Let's move, guys.
An incredible outbreak of deadly tornadoes tearing through northeastern Nebraska Monday, resulting in a rare and stunning sight.
Where has that happened before?
Storm chasers capturing not one, but two massive tornadoes side by side on the ground, ripping through the town of Pilger.
That's the town. Oh, that's the water tower.
The twin tornadoes surprising even the storm chasers who shot the video.
2, possibly 3. I've never seen anything like this. This is just very, very dangerous.
This is definitely the first time I've seen 2 tornadoes like that violent on the same storm.
They'll resume searching through the rubble today, but so far no one is unaccounted for. The governor of Nebraska issuing a state of emergency, putting the National Guard on standby. The storm carved a path of destruction 25 to 30 miles long, leveling homes, farms, and schools over 3 counties. The small town of Pilger, the hardest hit.
Whole blocks of houses are destroyed.
But I got to see some today I wished I never would have seen.
The funnel cloud spawning nearly a mile wide, powerfully churning up the ground below.
Oh, look at the little vortices dancing in there. That's crazy.
Tossed around by the sheer force of the winds. Estimated up to 200 miles per hour in each tornado. Sirens blaring, warning residents to get underground as the twister barreled through nearby Wisner.
These are the kind of storms you need to be underground to survive.
Keep moving fast.
Another storm chaser caught the same twin tornadoes devastating this farm around Wakefield.
They're merging. They're going to merge.
Before merging into one colossal funnel. All the residents here, about 350 of them, did take refuge in a Red Cross shelter in Wisner just nearby. They have not been allowed to return here yet this morning. It does seem, as we spoke to the sheriff, they're going to be allowed to come back this morning. And this is the site that they're going to be looking at. 6, if not 7 blocks of their town completely wiped out. Now, the sheriff did ask us to get the message out for no volunteer groups or rescue groups to come in today. What they want to do is allow these residents to come home, pick up their pieces, and start building their lives. Just keep in mind, a lot of these residents, the only people they really have as their neighbors also are in the exact same situation today. So really the first step is picking up the pieces. The next step is, what do they do from here? Chris?
That's exactly right, Indra. And in those small towns, it's even harder. They have less resources, less people to rely on, so the need is even greater in some ways. We will stay on that story. It's good to have her on the scenes.
Everything is just leveled. Indra Petersons is there in Pilger this morning. Indra, I imagine now that the sun has come out, you're getting a better sense of just how devastating these tornadoes were.
Complete destruction, Anna. That's what everyone's saying this morning, is now we can actually see the destruction behind us. Very easy to see. This was a town of about 350 residents, and this morning you can tell about 75% of this town has been completely wiped out by twin tornadoes. What's so unusual is not that there's 2 tornadoes. That is something you can see often, but what you don't see is 2 equally sized violent tornadoes, one right after the other, directly hit a town. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened here just yesterday afternoon. You can actually see the tornado moved in a northeasterly direction here, about 20 to 35 miles per hour. It knocked out a good 6 or 7 city blocks here. Keep in mind, this town is only about 1 square mile, so that equals about 75% of this town. And unfortunately, this isn't just one lone incident. Yesterday, we saw incidents like this all across Iowa, Nebraska, and even Wisconsin. The residents here sought shelter yesterday at a nearby town of Worcester, and it looks like now they are slowly being allowed to return. And this is the site they're looking at this morning. Remember, 40, if not 50 of these homes have been completely leveled down to the ground. We're hearing the fire station completely gone this morning, the middle school beyond repair, and the entire business district completely leveled down to the ground. Right here behind me, this was actually a home, and it looks like it was about a 2-story home, but this morning you can barely see just a little bit of timber and lumber left on the ground. This is the site they're going to be looking at this morning. They want us to get the message out today. Please, rescue agents, do not come in today. They want to let the residents come in first, pick up the pieces of what was once their lives, and let them get settled first, and then they'll get that help in through tomorrow. But unbelievable, the destruction you see here. I mean, 75% of the town, Anna.
Yeah, tough images to see for sure. Indra Petersons, thank you so much. If you want to help out these victims of the tornadoes, you can visit cnn.com/impact.